My name is Felix Sosa. I'm a doctor of internal medicine here in Aurora County. Well, the first thing is to talk about it. One day at dinner, sit down and teach your kids what juuling is and what it's about, so they're aware of it. That way, the first time someone is offered juuling, it's not a surprise. In other words, my parents talked about it, I know about it, I know it's bad for me. No one really knows, but so far juuling has caused pneumonitis, popcorn lung, polycythemia, cough, and death. When people inhale anything that's not oxygen, it irritates the airways. And if you understand how cells multiply all the time to replace themselves when they die, if you start multiplying them all the time because they're always dying quicker because they're being irritated, that's how cancer occurs. So it doesn't matter whether you smoke tobacco, vapor, palm trees, oak trees, or marijuana, you're irritating the airways and thus inducing a possible cancer. Smoking was great at the time, but now we have vapor. Give us 20 more years. As we take a bunch of teenagers, let them smoke for all their lives, and by the age of 50 they're having lung cancer, we'll probably say that it's not. Popcorn lung is a condition that occurred to the people who worked in a factory that produced popcorn butter. In the movie theaters, they don't use real butter. They use this weird liquid we all see that looks like butter. So it's called diacetyl, and it's a flavor. It's a manufactured chemical from petroleum that we use as butter in a popcorn theater. Make sense? So the guys who used to make it would inhale that diacetyl all day long in the factory and end up with a condition of the lung called popcorn lung. That's when the alveoli get really big and they can't breathe well. The most common cause of lung disease in the world is not tobacco, and it's not juuling. It's wood. People who use wood to heat their homes, cook food, have lung disease. They inhale the burned wood. So anything you inhale that is not regular air causes lung problems and eventually lung cancer. For example, there's a spike of lung diseases in countries where the air is not clean. For example, in Mexico City, or in Beijing, or in Los Angeles, for example. They have problems with lungs because the air is so polluted. And it has nothing to do with juuling or tobacco. So you shouldn't be inhaling anything but there are people all over the world who manufacture batteries. And batteries can be charged at a certain rate and discharged at a certain rate. But some people are buying these batteries on the internet to charge their e-cigarettes, and because they're discharging so quickly in a hot environment like their pocket, they heat up and explode. If you start juuling, you may never stop juuling. You'll go from juuling to an e-vapor, to a tobacco, to a cigarette, to a cigar, you'll spend the rest of your life addicted to nicotine. And the problem with nicotine is it really makes you crave itself. So you'll want it forever. You'll smoke in the closet, you'll smoke in the car, you'll smoke away from your family, but you hide it. But the thing is that it has power over you. So why smoke for the first time if you can avoid it?